two. Hello.
Hi.
All right, so I'm Christina. This is our first time going live on YouTube, and we have been hanging out during this COVID-19 lockdown, stay home stuff. And we've just been doing art on the side, having fun, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every afternoon. And so I am not like a professional artist. I'm not an art teacher, but I like to pretend to be when I teach at our homeschool group. And so we have a blast doing it. And I love hanging out with the kids where I teach on Fridays. So we get to do lots of hands-on fun art. So here, I'm just going to show you a few of the things before we get started. So we were talking about sculptures. We looked at an artist and his work. So we used just foil. During these couple weeks when everybody's home, I'm trying to just use household items to do artwork. So that's one of the projects. Here's some of the boys, what they did. But that's cool. That's hard to see. We've got a shadow to go along with our sculpture, which was really fun. And we've done some 3D art, paper art, which was really kind of fun. Talk about movement and lines. And speaking of movement and lines, we did some 3D art and drawing. Where's your guy? Over here. And, this guy over here, he traces. Look at that. That is so awesome. So that's just kind of what we've been doing. So every day is something different. Today is day 2 of our project. And we started yesterday putting glue. I don't know if you can see that. Putting glue on paper and letting it dry. So today is day 2 of that, and we're going to walk you through what to do today. So let me hop on in our group and get going with everybody, and we'll get started here in just a second. Oh, if you're on YouTube and are catching us here, you can find us on Facebook. We're doing Facebook Lives, and we're attempting YouTube today. You can find us at Budding Artist 101, and the page is Budding Artist. It's got some fun paint colors in the corner. So
Every day at 1 o'clock.
Every day at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. All right, let me hop on with our group and we will get going. Not the weekends. We are off on the weekends. All right.
Like working.
Hello, hello. It's like working. It's a job. All right. Hello, hello. You say hi? All right, I'm gonna give it a minute and see if anybody hops on, wants to join us. If you're at home and you got some black paper or dark paper, you need that, and you need some glue. And where's our glue?
Got it.
Thank you. So I can show them. All right, and today we are doing the second step of our project, and we are using oil pastels, or you can just use outside chalk if you don't have oil pastels. That's okay too.
This glue sticks don't really work, so I'm trying getting the glue bottles.
Very good. So glue bottles are going to work way better for this project because you want it to be thick and globby, and that's the way it's going to work. So, all right, we're going to get started here. You ready? All right. Let me recap what we did yesterday. So we just took our glue and we squeezed a steady hand pressure with our fingers. We let it go when we wanted to stop, and we just moved our hand. So what should I do today?
Some flower, like a flower field.
A flower field?
A bee field.
A bee field?
Like a field.
Okay. Let's see. Get some tall grass. All right. Okay, so I got my tall grass. All right, maybe I'll add a bumblebee, I'll add a flower in there.
And then when it dries, it's like this. And I just started coloring a little.
So let's see what you did.
I did Sonic, Candace, Spider-Man
we've got
from the
Sonic. Hello. And we have a spider into verses. I still feel like I'm not saying that right. We've got a scene of spring. And so this is what we did yesterday. This is where we're going today. And got some people hopping on, so we're about ready to go. So if you missed it yesterday, this is what we're doing. We just use a glue bottle. A glue stick isn't going to work very well. So glue bottle, use a steady hand, and hey, Lisa. Hi, guys. Hi, Jack. Hi, Emma. Can I say hi?
Hi.
All right, so your glue bottle, and we are going to make a picture with our glue. So you're going to squeeze it with your fine motor skills and your fingers and your arm to get the movement. All right, so I'm making a tall grass and a bumblebee. Yes, they're going to start coloring because they are done with yesterday's project. And so I'm going to fill you guys in on what we did yesterday, and then you can catch up with us once your glue is all dry, which will probably be tomorrow, and that's okay. Yes, you want to use the chalk?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I don't know if there's any brown.
You just mush colors together. All right, I'm not doing very well with this bumblebee here. Hello, some more people are hopping on. I'm just doing a recap of what we did yesterday. So, got a little stinger.
Yes. On the ground.
Oh, well, there goes our chalk. Can you go get that for me? All right, so I'm just filling in what we did yesterday. So we did glue on dark paper, black paper works best, and a steady hand to create a picture. And today we are going to work on the coloring it in with oil pastels or outside chalk. So we're going to get a little artsy. You can use it just like a coloring page, or you can get artsy, and we're going to blend some colors together. So let me finish this so this can dry. I'm gonna put some clouds in the sky. You're right there? Okay. All right. You can add everything you'd like to that. So we're just sketching out with our glue. Ah, we are just losing everything today. All right. So today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna color this in. I prefer the oil pastels, but if you have outside chalk, Joshua's gonna do that. I like brown and green.
Wait, is this whole back brown?
Sure, mix it up. All right, so I'm gonna color my turtle since Joshua is making a turtle too. I'm gonna do green and mix it with some brown, but because I'm using the oil pastels, I'm gonna just kind of like not make it perfect. And if you notice, the glue is a great boundary, and then at the very end, we're gonna wipe off where the glue is, and then it'll shine out really clear like this over here. So we're gonna have some fun with that. All right, let me find a dark color.
Black?
Nope.
I do black on black.
Black on black? All right.
Black on black.
Okay. So let me just show you. I got my turtle here, and he's not colored very nicely, but if you're using either of the chalk or the oil pastels, you will be able to blend it in, and it will look really cool. You can use, I got rags today, because just in case you don't want your fingers dirty, you can take a rag or just your fingertip and blend it in. And then if you want to wipe off where the glue is, you can do that. All right, so here is my little turtle. All right. Does anybody have a question? I know since this is kind of day 2, you might just be having fun coloring. At least where we are in Ohio. It's beautiful finally today. The rain has stopped. Thank goodness. Anyone else get to go outside today? What color inside his face?
I don't know.
Does he have white eyes?
That's white.
All right. I'm gonna keep going here with some colors. Can I see yours, Joshua? Ooh.
I think I would like this more than oil pastels.
Yeah. All right, so he's just using the regular chalk. So this is the one that I did yesterday. I just did a hodgepodge of like a flower, a turtle, grass, a leaf, and a snowflake. So I just did all kinds of random things. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Oops. Joshua, do you want to use a rag?
I'm going with my finger.
You want a rag?
No,
Okay, have fun.
there we go. I don't like to get messy. It doesn't really do anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna test this out. So my grass does not look very neat, even though it's inside of the glue line. Look.
Oh, come.
All right, so here's what we got going on. So I just blended it up a little bit just to add some color, make it look like it's blended together. And my sky, if you can see, I did a light blue, and then I did a really. I'm just pulling down. And it's got like a fun little, maybe it's raining, maybe it's just the clouds in the sky. So I'm going to continue with that, have some fun with my sky.
Here's my leaf.
Let's see. Ooh, nice.
I'm just doing one thing and one thing.
Okay.
Oh, I keep needing.
Alrighty. So anybody want to put in the comments, what are you guys up to today? Tell us. Let us live in your life for a moment.
Sounds like a fairy tale.
Sounds like a fairy tale. Once upon a time.
I live someone that was somebody else.
Oh man.
Oh, that wants to see someone else's work.
We're telling stories over here, guys. Oh man. All right. I wish I could have a camera above us so you could see what we're doing, but I do not. All right. I'm gonna hold this up in a second. All right, here's my messy sky. I'm gonna put the dark on top. And then I'll show you how I pull it down. You're all inside. Oh, Lisa, cloudy and wet. That's been our, like, the last week and a half. It's been yucky.
I didn't like that. But
Today is perfect.
it's like 60 degrees.
Yes.
Could be 70. I wish.
All right, so I made a blue line at the top. And again, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull it down and kind of pull it a little farther down and see what I can create here. All right, so made the sky look a little bit more put together. Color in our flowers. I'm gonna go back. If you can see, the glue is covering, is covered with the pastels, oil pastels. I'm gonna go take my Lisa, lava pillows. Yes, lots of that.
What is that?
Like volcano.
Oh.
All right, so I'm gonna take my rag and I'm just gonna wipe off the glue areas. You could wet it a little bit if you'd like. All right, so as you can see, the tips of my tulip look a little bit better. Did you get the chalk in your face? Can I close that door for me, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, it's a lot more clear. All right, so my flower is looking a little better now. So wipe all that glue off, wipes off really easy. Let me continue. So today's pretty, all right, we got chalk everywhere. So today's pretty simple. It's just the second piece of what we did yesterday. Tomorrow we're doing watercolors. So if you have watercolors, just like plain old Crayola, we're gonna get creative with that. And we might use crayons, we could use Sharpies. So check the supply list on the Facebook list and see what we've got this week. And then I'll have a supply list for next week. So today was pretty short, so thanks for hanging. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. We're gonna go back outside while we can. And if you have any questions, just message me here or, and I'd love to see your pictures. So if you guys are just getting started with the glue, so Lisa and your kiddos, if you guys have the glue, this is what you're doing today. And then once it dries tomorrow, you guys can add on to your project. So wait till it dries and then have a blast. All right. Thanks you guys for hanging out. See ya. Bye. Bye. You say bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Yeah.